Hello everyone! Today I will be reviewing the December Sakuraco box, Holidays in Hokkaido. Thank you so much to Caitlin Lilly for sponsoring this box. Remember, if you sponsor one of my boxes, then you can pick the character or outfit that I do the review video in. And Caitlin Lilly has requested that Young Master CL Phantom High review this box. So, I will now turn it over to him. Hello, I'm CL Phantom Hive, and I've been asked to review another one of these snack boxes. So I shall do my best. Also, please forgive me. I've been a little sick over the holiday season. My health is never great. I shall try not to cough too much. So this month's box theme is Holidays in Hokkaido. First we have... Oh, we're starting with the tea. That's rare. So, the tea this month is Matcha Genmaicha tea. That's exciting. I like Genmaicha. It's very... It has a roasted flavor. But the tea itself looks very much like matcha. It's very green. It's milder than I expected. I'm not really much of a fan of green tea because, well, you're not supposed to put sugar in it. Lao scolds me every time I try. But I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm not really in the mood for bitter tea very often. And some people think it goes well with sweet desserts, but I don't, because then it just makes the tea seem more bitter in comparison. I suppose when it comes to such things, I have an unrefined palate. Oh, this is exciting. The next thing is milk mochi. A lot of things that are Hokkaido themed seem to be butter and milk. I think I have a lot of cows there or something. But I do like mochi. I just need to find it. Sometimes I go through these boxes ahead of time, but I'll admit that I didn't really go through this one very much. Oh. Oh, this is much bigger than I expected. I think I've had ones like this before. But not often. This is the mochi stick. Having a hard time opening it. Yes. And it's wrapped in that edible rice paper. It's gonna take a little bit. Oh, that's quite nice. I like the texture of these stick ones. They're a little sticky, but the chewiness is quite pleasant. It does taste very milky. Kind of throws me off because the color is very... Well, as you can see, it's quite brown. It doesn't look like it should taste like milk. It seems as though it should be white. But the flavor's nice. More milk things. And more cow-themed things. The next thing is a milk and chocolate cookie. Lovely little cow print package. It's only a little broken. I believe last time I scolded the company for not wrapping their box properly, so a lot of the things inside tend to get smashed in transit. Oh, it's white chocolate inside. I was thinking, where's the chocolate? I expected that to be sweeter. White chocolate's usually quite sweet. It's not bad, though. The milkiness of the cookies lost a bit in the chocolate, but it's not too bad, actually. Nice texture. Next is Baumkuchen. That doesn't sound very Japanese, does it? It sounds German. Well, it's some kind of cake. And I do love some kind of cake. Oh, I see. They're little pieces of cake. I suppose if you put them together, they'd make a ring. Look at them. But no, they've cut them into pieces. It's rather plain. But it's soft and moist. It's a nice cake. This definitely should go with tea or something. Yes, that's quite nice, actually. Said that about a lot of things, haven't I? Lots of sweet things in this box. Hokkaido Azuki cake is next. Azuki, I believe, is red bean. I don't really know what package it's in. I think it must be this. It's not showing me the package in the book. It's showing me the cake itself, which is quite cute. So I'm going to take the whole thing out, if that's it. Oh, this is not what I expected at all. I expected it to be... Oh, of course it's broken. See? This is why I say, wrap your box. Bubble wrap something. It's no good if it comes smashed. So the reason it's smashed is that it's actually... I don't know what this kind of stuff is called. I've had other things like this, and it's almost like styrofoam, which is why it shatters like that. This is going to go everywhere when I bite it. I expected that it was going to be one of those, like, bun cake things. It says cake, so I didn't expect this. Okay. So the outside is below expectations, but the inside is above. It's a different texture than most red bean things. It's almost more like jam. It's a bit sticky. And one of my complaints with red bean filling is that it can be a bit dry. This is not dry because of that stickiness. I quite like that, actually. Oh, it's calling this a wafer, so I don't know why they're calling it a cake. But yes, it's much more like a wafer. Difficult to eat. Next is the Sakuraco collectible, because there's always a collectible in here. This is a little plate. I think I opened it before, but I don't remember it. Indigo Yuzen dish. So perhaps it will be blue. I like blue. Having trouble with the box. I don't want it to go flying because it's... Oh, how lovely. So this is a cute little plate. Could put some dessert on there. It's rather nice, actually. Now what's next? Do we have savory things in this box? So far we haven't found any. Oh, here we go. This is Hakodate Squid Senbei. So it's actually shaped like a squid, and let's see if it survived. Oh, it did. It did survive. Not like that swordfish or whatever it was I had that was broken in pieces. Oh, that smells a lot like fish. If you don't like fish, I doubt you'll like this. Oh, yep, it smells like fish food. That's strange. It smells saltier than it tastes, which is very odd to me. The texture is nice. And considering how it smells, the seafood flavor is actually quite mild. That's a surprise. Hmm. It comes out a bit more the more you eat. I'm not eating the whole thing now, but it seems to have like flakes of dried squid, which is maybe why it smells like fish food. It's quite good though. Next is fried corn snack. Oh, that's exciting. I like corn. So I learned recently, actually, that the word for corn is tomorokoshi, which is really long for corn. And I almost can never remember it. I'm just reading it off the package. I know it starts with to, but that's it. I think there were 2 packages of these and I ate one already. So I thought that they might be hard because they're just corn kernels, but they're actually, they're quite crispy. They're very light. And they do taste very much like sweet corn. So if you like corn, you'll like this. Oh, they're just seasoned with salt, so that's why. But they have a very lovely corn flavor. I like these. I almost wish there had been more. I'm glad there was 2 packs. I ate the other one quite quickly. And I'll probably finish that one later. I thought this was going to be savory, but now I'm not sure. Because it's yuzu kaki no tane. So, kaki no tane is apparently these little senbei, and there's some peanuts in here. But they're yuzu flavored, which is a citrus fruit, so I don't think they're gonna be super savory. I don't know. They might be strange. Ooh. Oh, they're quite salty. Never mind. Oh, that's strange. They're salty at first. And then underneath, when you bite it, it's aggressively citrus. I'm not really sure I like that. They're a little spicy. And now I'm seeing they have, shichimi togarashi. Which I've been eating on things lately, and it can be quite spicy. I think it contains those peppercorns that make my tongue go numb. But usually in a smaller quantity, so my tongue doesn't go numb. I thought perhaps the first time I'd had it that I was allergic, but apparently that's normal. So perhaps it's like a pepper where it's one of those things where the plant is trying to say don't eat me, and then humans go, well, this is delicious and painful, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So the next thing, I've already gotten into these. I couldn't resist. Camembert cheese arare. So they're a rice cracker with cheese inside. Yes. So it's a cream cheese that's made from camembert, and it actually does taste. I'm trying to like break it open. There you go. So it's got a core of this cheese. And it tastes really legit. By which I mean, it does taste like actual cheese instead of like processed cheese that you find in snacks. Camembert is a fairly fancy cheese, and it does taste like that. So there's a decent sized bag of these. And they'll make a nice snack for later. I find that Japanese snacks, when they have cheese, it's not like that generic cheddar powder. I used to like these pizza chips. And the cheese that was on it was like Gouda, I think. And it very much tasted like Gouda, not just like generic cheese, food powder, whatever. Next is Okinawan salt daifuku. There's a lot, a lot of these, sorry. I thought I opened this, but I guess not. I don't know where the salt comes in. There's salt in the dough, it says. But there's also red bean paste inside, so I doubt I'll be able to taste it. Ooh, they look soft. Oh no, I do taste it. I like that. They are a bit salty. But just in a way that complements the sweetness. And the texture is very nice. I'm glad they're individually wrapped in here because otherwise they would dry out. I like those. Next is white chocolate fruit strawberry. Now I've had these in previous boxes. So I don't think I'm going to eat it yet, but I'll show it to you. It's just like a freeze-dried strawberry, and somehow they infuse it with white chocolate. It's sweet and tangy, and it's very good. I've had several of these. Normally there's two, but I only see one, so I see they're cheaping out on me this time. Now for the unpleasant part. Wasabi pistachios. I am a confirmed wasabi hater. I won't eat it on anything. Or in anything. There were 2 packs of these. I already gave one to Sebastian. He's eaten it. And he'll probably eat these too. Because I'm not going to. I'm going to put one in my mouth for science, because that's what I do here. Ugh, it doesn't... Okay, it smells like salt. And again, I know I say this a lot, but the reason I don't like wasabi is not necessarily the spice. Although the spice is also unpleasant. I don't like the taste. I think it tastes like mold. This doesn't smell like mold. It smells like salt. Ugh. Nope. It's horrible. It's hot and it tastes bad. I want to spit it out, but one must never spit things out. That's almost enough to make me forget my manners. Awful. Sebastian may have the rest. Now, let's have something. I'm glad that wasn't last, because I need something to get that taste out of my mouth. This is really cute, and it's muscat fruit jelly, and it's on a stick like a lolly. Oh, except the stick's coming out. Hang on. I can't open it. There we go. It's very sticky, but it looks like a bunch of grapes. And I can't eat this fast enough. Ooh. That's a good consolation. I love muscat. That's quite nice. It's a little tangier than some of the muscat things I've had. I like that. I'm gonna put it on the plate so I can eat the rest later. But that definitely got the horrible wasabi taste out of my mouth. We have one thing left. And that is a Hokkaido butter cookie. I was waiting for the butter. There's always butter things in Hokkaido boxes. Oh yes, here it says it's a haven for dairy farming. So that's why there's always butter and milk and cow things. There's cows on the package. I don't know if you can see them. I don't really like the texture of these. They smell alright. Not bad. They're a bit hard. They're like a Danish butter cookie. But a cheap one. Because the nicer ones have a lighter, more crumbly texture, and these are really dense. But they taste nice. These are definitely a tea cookie. So I think that's it. So now we're going to talk about the good stuff and the bad stuff. So my favorite savory thing, which there's not very many, but it's definitely the corn, which is not by default, because I actually really like it. And I look forward to eating the rest of this later. If you're a fan of just the flavor of corn, then you will like these. There's nothing really to get in the way. Just a little bit of salt to enhance it, but it's a nice sweet corn flavor. Obviously, the worst is this. I hate them. Ooh, I'm losing them now. I promised I'd save them for Sebastian. He likes them for some reason. Ugh. Now, as for the sweet things, there was certainly a lot. I know this is going to be good. I didn't eat it, though. What else did we have? I like the mochi, but the flavor was not super exceptional. I don't know, there wasn't really a lot of standouts. I may have to go with this just because I really like these, and perhaps this just for the filling? I'm not really a fan of this wafer, but it was a different sort of red bean filling. Normally they're all the same. Anyway, I suppose that's it for this box. And that's it for this year. This is the last box of 2023. I do have boxes coming next year, so if you would like to sponsor the ones in January, those are on the wish lists now, which shall be in the description. You can request who you would like to review them for you, which is how I ended up here. But aside from that, I hope you had a wonderful holiday, and Happy New Year, and hopefully we will see you again in 2024.